too often in shipping, we do things because other people do it, or we do things because we don't want to change anything. I think we need to be intellectually honest with each other. If you're against something or in favor of something, at least let's have an argument about it, and give me some good arguments. I'll try to give you my good arguments, and then let's see what ends up.
And if you have the flexibility to change your mind, that's even better, right? Not be too stubborn on your idea, but if new facts come along, you can adjust it, right?
If the facts change, you change.
Exactly. So, I mean, it's hard to not, ask some questions about the family history, because there's this famous saying that, the first generation builds it, second protects it, and the third generation destroys it. But we're in the fourth generation now, and it seems like you've had the capability to reinvent, keep investing, keep building it. Can you share some principles, some guiding principles or lessons on how, your family has been able to change? I mean, listening to you now, it seems like you're not, resting on, previous history. It's all about going forward, being out there, being the first mover. Do you think that is one principle, to always be on the next? Or are there any other lessons in how you're able to keep a business going? Because to keep a business going, it's not as easy as people may expect if you look at history. Shipping companies tend to come and go, but to stay for that long is not super easy.
Let me first start by saying that because of the boom and bust cycles in shipping, we are naturally an industry where you need to reinvent yourself constantly. And you're saying about the first generation, second generation, third generation. Sometimes in shipping you don't even get to the second generation and you're bust. So if you don't react quickly enough, if you don't change tack sometimes quickly enough, you go down the drain, not because of yourself, but just because of the market and because of the way our shipping business is set. The fact that our family has been in shipping for so many generations can be explained by two things. I think one is, you should not be mistaken, we have been shipbuilders for a while. For 3-4 generations, and now we've been ship owners for 3 generations. So we've not been a 7-generation shipbuilder or a 7-generation ship owner. I think it's important for you to understand that. I think maybe one of the keys to the success of still being here, and the jury's still out, because we are constantly evolving, is that our family has always allowed family members to work in the company soon enough. We have never had to work elsewhere for 20 years and, then only be allowed through a very difficult process of acceptance in the company. Because what that has done is it unleashes very quickly your entrepreneurship at a young age within your company. And you get a taste of what it is like. But more than that, my colleagues and family members can immediately see what you're good at and what you're not so good at. And then take the right decisions, whether this is really something for you or not, and in which position you should be. So I think involving us at an early age, if we were interested, because I've got 3 brothers and 2 work with me and when 1 is not in the company, I think that's a very important element. And I see in other family-owned companies, too often they make it too rigid, they make it too complicated, and they push people away, they push talent away. But you'll never know whether the next generation is ready for it unless you involve them.
Is that because you sometimes have to prove you be better than the average one to deserve it? That many people push a bit back and that you have to sort of,
Probably, or sometimes you have, the 60-year-old who has made a fantastic career. He thinks that he's best than the rest and that, nobody will ever be able to beat him. It's human behavior. I haven't written a book about, success of family-owned companies. The only thing I know is if you want to keep on reinventing yourself and be present as a family-owned company, you need family members to be involved in the business. You cannot just be a shareholder and you cannot just be pushed away and come in when you're 50 years old. You have to be in the company, definitely in shipping, when you have all your energy, all your ideas and all your passion for the business.
Was that very easy for you to just jump in, or did you think about, backpacking in Latin America and reading philosophy?
I did some backpacking, but in Africa, but that was not such a long period. It was only 7 months. I was naturally attracted to the business, but I started my career outside of CMB. I started my own little company called Delphis, which is today our container ship division.
Can you share a bit why you started that? Because was that a nod to your grandfather? I read the name and degrees connection, or?
Yeah, you've done good research. So the reason I did it is